Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Hello friends, welcome to Saturday Morning Makes. This is very early on Sunday morning. It is 4:34 on Sunday, August 11th. So yesterday was a very weird day, but I started doing some things the night before, worked a little bit on it yesterday, but didn't get back. So here I am this morning. I just want to share real quick, before I go into these, let me tell you what Saturday Morning Makes is in case you are new here. And I want to welcome everybody. If you are new, welcome for the first time. If you are not new, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. Excuse me. If you are not new, you already know that Saturday Morning Makes is the weekly collaboration that many of us do online. It was originated by our sweet friend Jillian Norwood of Greenwood Girl Cards, and it has become a weekly staple. At least it is in my life. It's one of my favorite things every week that I love to do, and it's where we share our projects, whatever that project might be. It might be paper crafts, it might be card making, it might be making a vignette, whatever it might be. Maybe it's sewing, maybe it's painting, who knows. We want to see it all, and we welcome it all. So we use the hashtag SatMornMakes, stands for Saturday Morning Makes, and we use the hashtag when we post so that others can find us, but we also use the hashtag when we search so that we can go find others, and we invite you to join us in both parts. If you are a maker and you would like to share, we would love to see, so use that hashtag. And if you specifically want a person to come and see it, make sure that you tag them as well, because sometimes we don't always find everything that's out there because there's a lot, but we always want to see. So again, specifically, if you want to see Jill Norwood, or if you want Jill Norwood to see your project, tag Jill Norwood. If you want me to see your project, tag me. Whoever it is you want to see, tag that person. Otherwise, just use the hashtag and we will find you. So I thank you for finding me today, and let me go ahead and jump on in here. These I actually made this week for Whimsy. They had their very first Halloween release of the year. So I can, let me see, the video's already live on Whimsy's channel. I don't remember, to be honest, when it's going to be live on my channel, but I will link you at least to Whimsy's, if not to both. But these were a lot of fun, I show a couple different techniques and different ways to kind of bring these backgrounds even more to life than they already are. But trust me, you don't have to do anything to them. They are already amazing and beautiful as they are. So let me set these two aside. And then this calls for confetti also is celebrating a new release, and we are in the midst of a hop, and I made these for the hop, so I will link to that as well. Now this is an Instagram hop. I have a YouTube video for these as well. On this calls for confetti as well as mine, and I will try to link to both of them, but the hop itself is on Instagram, and that's where the chances to win are. So if you are watching this before the 12th of August, I invite you, hop over to Instagram and check out the hop, because there's giveaways, there's prizes to be had. So hop on over there and see that. And then I'm going to jump in to my make. This is my make for today. Let me talk about my products real quick. I used a piece of paper or pattern paper from this pad. Where are we? I know that there was one more in here because I saw it. That one. That was my back. So this is the Farmhouse paper pad from Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby. And then I also used a couple different sheets of this. This is one of the backdrops, an eclectic collection of printed memorabilia papers. So this obviously is Ideology. I used this one, and then I also used it's like a corrugated metal, and I don't know that I have any more of that, but I'll show you when I get to it. Lots of good options in there, and I tend to hoard these things, so I'm trying to pull them out and actually put them to use. I'm trying to do that with a lot of different things. Now I die cut. See this pile of die cuts? This is part of why I didn't get much done on Saturday, because I just kind of went on a card die cutting frenzy. I wanted there to be lots of options to choose from because I didn't really have a direction with my vignette. So I used this little fence, and I cut a million fences. And then with this one, I actually die cut the whole birdhouse. I have not used it, but it's in the pile. Same with this one. Yes, I die cut this birdhouse, but I also use this fence a lot. And this fence is really, really cute. Let me show you. Where's the fence? I'll actually show you on the vignette as well. But look how cute. It's a really cute little picket fence. I'll put it down here so you can see it contrasted. And that's as big as it is, but you can easily extend it. But yeah, super, super cute. I'm really liking that. Now also, when I'm doing my die cutting, I'm saving my pieces. This is the excess, because how cute will that look? Let me see. Do I have a piece of paper? Do I have some paper? How cute will that look sticking out from under? Obviously not that. But it's just a very interesting edge, right? That's not something you're going to see on everything. Same with this one. Can I get it out without pulling everything? Let me see. Kind of like a dental molding. That's really cool. And so you're getting 2 for 1, right? You're getting an actual die cut, but then you're also getting an edger piece. And I think you know, sometimes we need to think outside the box when we have these things. Here's another one. You could use it on the wood grain, right? Or you can just use the white side. But again, it's interesting, it's unique. No one else is likely to have that, because most of the time we just throw those bits away. But I can't stress enough to keep those, at least as they strike you, you know, in a creative moment. I'm not encouraging you to keep absolutely everything, but that I'll stop. Now this branch right here is the one that I used out of this set. And I used it many, many times. And I layered them up. I layered the fences up as well. This is another fence that I used. This one is an oldie from Newton's Nook. And we'll see. We'll take a look at them together and see what they look like. I don't know if this has a year. I don't see a year, but it's several years old. I think this was the very first fence die I ever bought. This obviously is from Lawn Fawn. I don't have a whole lot of Lawn Fawn. It's called Spooky Fence Border, and again, it doesn't have a year, which is fine. But it's been, I don't know, maybe since 2017, 2018. So there's that. And this die, this die set I've gotten a lot of use out of. There's the trees and the punkies and the cat and the ghosty and the leaves. I die cut this window. I did not use the window, but I die cut it. I die cut this, and I actually ended up using it in several different ways. And then this is a trellis from Impression Obsession. Trellis or a garden gate, however you want to look at it. And I did use it in the background of my vignette, but once I got all my greenery on there, you can't, or foliage, you can't really see it. And I used a bunch of different ones, a bunch of these as well from MFT. So lots of different things. I just wanted options when I got started on this project. All I knew was that I wanted options. So this is the leftovers. Oi, I don't think I'll need another fence cut for some time. But this is my finished project, and I think it's super, super cute. I hope you can see down in there. See the little ghosties down inside. So I've got that pattern paper in the background. This is the trellis. And then I've used a bunch of this to kind of fill the trellis, and you can see like it's changing colors in the fall. It's very much a haunted garden, because we've got a ghosty here, one peeking out from the trellis, one flying in the trees. And then of course we have the bigger trees on the outside, and then I've used some of those branches here and here and here. And then this is the big fence from Newton's Nook. This is the one from Lawn Fawn, and this is the one from Spellbinders. I have 3 sections together. And I have it curved on top. You can see I don't have it flat. And I wanted it like that. I wanted it to have dimension. And this one also is curved. So I have this little vignette of pumpkins down here and a little kitty cat. A couple more pumpkins over here. There's a jack in the tree. And then there's all of these up on top of the roof. Another kitty up on top as well. And I just think it's adorable. I wasn't sure where I was going with it when I started, and I really wasn't happy until I did this top layer. And then I added this little fence down here. So I was happy to be able to use all my little fences. But that's my make for today, guys. That's all I have. And I'm okay with that being all I have. What do you guys think? Do you ever do vignettes? Let me know downstairs. I like to do them, but I always find that I'm drawing a blank. So I think the next one that I'm going to do might be something flat and just create a scene, because I have these old blocks from Stampin' Up, and I think what I want to do is just build a scene. And I might build it out, but I feel like this is less pressure, if that makes any sense at all. This is one that I started previously, and it went nowhere. So, I mean, I guess it's a good start. I could take it in another direction. I was going to try to do like a catacomb situation. I don't know if you can see the little skulls on there. This was a Whimsy stamp, and this is a Whimsy. They are both Whimsy stamps. But anyway, this to me was a fail. But I hate the word fail. And not because I'm unrealistic, but because I think it's art, right? How can anything you try be a failure? Maybe it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, or the way you had in mind. But I don't throw things away. I've taken it apart, and I'm kind of cannibalizing or salvaging the other pieces. And I'll use it again. I'll make it into something, because that part's really cool. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do this one next instead of this, but we'll see. Sooner than later, I'll be making another one, and I have lots of options. So there we are. Now, I encourage you, hop around, see what everybody else has made. I can't wait to get out there and see myself. And I thank you guys for joining me. And until next time, this has been Nancy, the Handy Scandy, with Saturday Morning Makes. And don't forget to hop over to Instagram for This Calls for Confetti's hop, and hop over to Whimsy Stamps as well to see my video for those. And I'll see you next time. Bye.